Hello everyone and welcome back to Fatum Aeterna, Lord of the Dead, Fatum Aeterna, the fate of the eternal to forever act as the avatar of death to cleanse the corrupted mortals. We resume where I left things off last time. We had before us a regular battle with one very annoying elite. But things are going to remain chill. Last time we didn't really do a whole lot of group deviation. We relaxed. We did unfortunately lose Morgan Le Fay, which is very depressing. I liked her a lot. And I've kind of decided, by myself, of course, like all great decisions happen, that we're going to hold off on the Banshee for a little bit. Because I've killed 3 of them, all of whom were remarkably geared. Oh, you need to move positions. Oh, I guess we can use magic. Why not? So, Lauhi, Loviatar, and Morgan Le Fay shall be remembered as our Banshees. Actually, do I want to do anything? I don't. Right? Yeah. They should be remembered as our Banshees, and we're just going to kind of let them relax in the void. I don't really know how I want to do this turn, but I guess I'm just going to do this. Pain. And we will move along without their assistance. Morgan Le Fay last time was taken down by a conjuress, and I learned a valuable lesson. And that lesson is to never dispel. Well, to probably hold dispel for when you didn't debuff me. To hold dispel for like the end of the enemy's turn, so that just in case another enemy applies a debuff to you, you can go ahead and deal with it. Another lesson I've learned, Ossifrost is low, but am I concerned? Is that much like the Dawi of Warhammer 40k, I have written down the grudge. What's it called again? The Domus Krons? Maybe. That's some nerd stuff. But, the Conjuress is now the new priority target. So if everyone's excited to watch me kill her, can I do this? I'm going to try to kill her with sorrow. This might be dumb. Might be genius.
One more for the stockpile.
Hey! So like I said, the Conjuress, our new grudge target, will be the priority for basically any fight. There are perhaps a few that I could see us choosing someone else, but yeah, so that's our new priority target. If we do need another second slot character, we have a few options. I do like Mofdet being here, and I did give Mofdet an item that I should have talked about before we began this battle, but whatever. And that was the Enchanted Heart that we've been sitting on. It restores 5% of the target's maximum HP at the start of every turn. Now, the reason I gave it to Mofdet is because Mofdet's a good little gal.
Savor these last few
hoping that would kill it.
Heartbeats.
But also because Mofdet's survivability already comes from lots and lots of health regeneration, so why not just put another layer to that? You know? That was the thought process. Is it correct? I just thought it sounded good in my head. So that is the plan, and I believe you're all caught up now.
Enough left to reanimate.
So as for future stuff, we're waiting for a lot of items, one of which is the Crowpaw. In fact, last episode, at the start of it, I was discussing the Crowpaw a little bit, and I stumbled over my words, which happens a lot, so don't be surprised, and called it a crow's bra, which led to a wonderful, accurate, hilarious comment. It was so good that I pinned it. Thank you. Crow's bra for Nurgla. We need it. Well, okay, need might be a little excessive. I would like it. I need to interrupt this stance, too. That's what I need. Nope. But we're looking for the Crow's Paw, we're looking for the Touch of Divinity, we're looking for the Spirit Spear. There are a lot of items that we want. And we might have to make a decision soon on how badly we want one of those items, because we have a path coming up that will either lead to a chest for an artifact or lead to a coffin for a unit item. We'll see. We'll see where the fates take us.
Ends,
This is a funny item.
begins.
The Halo of Chaos. At the start of each turn, the menu receives one random bonus until the end of turn. Could you imagine if that was end of battle? That would be ridiculous. Which is why it's end of turn, not end of battle. Mafdet, we need 2 more levels before we can upgrade Dread to the max, and I'm kind of okay waiting for that. I was discussing with Solus that perhaps more accuracy is required. They were saying that for Good Always Wins, they like having 140 accuracy, which if you ask me, is a lot of accuracy. But it makes sense. It also seems like accuracy, all in all, is not too expensive. Obviously, the Bone Golem and the Headhunter being the oddballs out in that situation. But this fight, I just saw it and now my head hurts already. We have an elite, whatever that construct is called, elite Spell Thief, elite Stormcaller, and elite Shadow Elf. What's terrifying here? The construct and the Stormcaller. Stormcaller. Now, I've actually never seen the Stormcaller reach 3 stacks. They have a really weird mechanic. Weird, also heard is dumb. Where whenever they use an ability, they apply a buff to themselves that gives them +3 initiative. And when they get 3 of these buffs, they will use a special ability and lose all charges. I've never seen this special ability, but I'm gonna go ahead. It's this one. Assume it's terrible. So after accumulating 3 lightning charges, they have a 50% chance to stun all targets and hit for 100% of their attack. Yeah, I was right. Terrible. Don't want to see that. Ever. So how do we deal with it? Well, good question. Our murder team is kind of dead. I mean, Skeletor can stun, but is this reliable enough? Is the question. And I'm really leaning towards no. Which gives me an idea. It's such a risky idea. Am I okay with it, though? So I had a plan before we brought out the infused dagger and had fun with that. I had a great plan. And it involved Shambleau and Helion. Yes. I'm trying to remember the details because it was a while ago. Shambleau has a rather powerful attack. Ooh, we can upgrade this. I guess we'll go with the Dread thingy. This one just ignores ward. Who cares?
I expect results.
We could go ahead. Let's see. We have a lot of options here. We could upgrade a lot of things. Attack. That does improve her healing capabilities. We could also just wait 1 more level for Dread. I'm kind of okay with that. But Shambleau has Morbid Beauty. This will deal a substantial amount of damage and move her backwards. In fact, we might even make this better. Boom. So it will deal a substantial amount of damage and move her backwards 3 spaces. Now, you might be wondering, well, why does this matter? Glad you asked. Because with Helion's little thingamajoober, sheep bodies? I've never used this before. I guess it's
Serve me well, my minion.
With Helion applying the Corrosive Cloud, Shambleau's ability to move things about. Well, that's the only thing. Really. So she moved the construct out. Does this have... Actually, is this the one that has no resistance, or is that something else? Oh, it's the one with only resistance. So actually, physical damage would be great here, which we don't really... I'm sorry, Shambleau. I pulled you out of the arena for no reason. Rafam, I find myself in need of your assistance. I wonder if you could assist me. Let's see, who else will we want? Is it Gengenga? Yes? Oh, this is gonna be weird. I like it though. I'm on board. It's weird, but I'm on board. Gengenga, our experimental, versatile zombie. All of those words together are usually terrifying. But hey, maybe today... What were the enemies? It was a spell thief, right? Because I'm thinking... Yeah, the zombie actually has an absurd, and by absurd, I mean unreal amount of resistance. I'm actually going to upgrade it, because watch this. 19 resistance. And it can get so much better. It can have 8 more, but it's plus 27. Jeez. But this makes the zombie quite durable to magical attacks, of which we fight many on this floor. Now, Archthief Rafam is our killer, our murder mummy, as 'twere. I guess I could pick up evasion. What else would I even do? Hold out for some luck. Okay. I could give him the Halo of Chaos. No, you know what? Gengar deserves this. Gengar has put in work and received nothing for his efforts. How close are we to Finger of Death? We're pretty close. I might even be able to just get that. Is there something we don't really want anymore? We have the Morgans. Oh, I forgot I equipped this. I mean, that's not bad. Part of me wants to get rid of the Glass Dagger. This can... this can go... That's... just... and no, it's not. I can math, I promise. The Pendant of Might is good. The Fortune... not Fortune. The Amulet of Perfection is a slightly better version. This can go... actually, this can go. I'm trying to think. I think the Enchanted Clothing would be... nope, screw it. That'll go too. We are looking for... if we're looking for an armor piece besides the Spirit Chainmail, we're looking for...
My magic will shake the very foundations of this world.
the Robopotence. Now, the Finger of Death is a remarkably powerful spell. Just on another level.
It embellishes my undead features.
Fun song, by the way. So, I'm actually think I'm going to pop the Necromantic Flask. No, I'm not. Well, there's no living armor, right? The problem is the Spell Thief is going to be stealing spells every single turn. We'll Mana Crystal it. That works, right? We'll equip the Lancet for additional spell power. I don't need anything else. We want the roses. Okay. Actually, do we even want the rose? Sure, whatever. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a wild build. But I'm already in love with it. Someone, I'm sorry, I can't remember who, mentioned that it's worth pointing out, and it is, it's worth pointing out that with the mummies, our backline has some thick health. Like, thick beyond measure health. Also, I think it's time that something died here. Our first spell, thanks to the Mana Crystal, is free. And guess what it's gonna be? I love rhyming. Rhyming's great. I've never used this spell. Well, okay, this spell is actually pretty good, but we're gonna... Finger of Death. Now, in case you've never seen Finger of Death before, welcome to the literal game-winning ability that has broken everything this game has ever had to offer. And created compositions literally around this by itself. The target will lose 50%, 10% for bosses, of its maximum vigor and sanity, removes all buffs from the target, target loses all blocks and wards, ignores ward. Wow.
Death.
I'm pretty sure I'm just going to kill this guy. That is kind of my plan. Okay. Ah! So about that accuracy. I might also use this, actually. The Halo of Chaos is giving me accuracy in the face. That's actually a really good ability. That's actually funny. I wasn't expecting it to be that useful. Like, I was expecting, like, +6 Dread. +6 attack. Mothhead is actually being injured quite substantially. I hate this mark. So this minions that attack this marked target receive damage in return. Like, I hate it so much that I might Finger of Death him. Am I getting too addicted to the raw power of magic? Yes. I mean, come on. We had 105 spell power. That stuff was 41 mana. That's pretty good. Moftet hit this guy, but Moftet is not the one that deals damage. It's Rafam. Okay, Rafam. Bring it home.
Maybe I'll craft this one into furniture.
Thanks. Now, I know that I said our plan was to deal with stress damage, but if I can't kill a Stormcaller, an elite Stormcaller, to prevent him from doing shenanigans, what does this world come to? Really? Did you mark me? Hey, again, Gengar, go ahead and trench load this. I might just kill the Shadow. Alright, they're all dead. Well, they're supposed to be all dead. Actually, that was a prime target for Moftet because -6 lunk. Okay. That's fine. Our Enchanted Heart is restoring 9 health to Moftet every turn. She is doing swell. I'm actually going to go ahead and Smoke Bomb this, I think.
Blow them to pieces!
I was going to say, assuming I can hit them, but that went over well. Please leave me alone. Reduce the luck. Bring the luck to nothing. Soon. I could Impending Misery, but that wouldn't really help, would it? I don't really want to do this. Okay. See if I can kill him with this again. Aww. An eternity of misfortune. I think I'm gonna have to heal with Ossiferous. I'm really not scared, but there's some dangerous potential happening. Wait, is this without measure or something? No, okay, good. You scared me for a second. I could try and Hexball him. Meh.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Maybe we should go on the Hexball. I guess I can just chain this together. It's a thing I can do. Alright, that works. Yeah, stab the statue. Do it. Do it. I said stab the statue. It's fine. I never even thought of just chaining Impending Misery together. It's like I've unlocked a new level of the mummy in my brain. And I kind of like it. Aww. That's fine. We'll just let our mummies heal up a little bit.
Ooh, I didn't think it would be this easy.
Actually, I can probably just... Never mind. Ignore what I just said.
Strength through pain.
I should really tell you what I was thinking about, though. I was thinking about I can probably just Abyssal Bombardment here. Because the magic attack isn't going to do anything to this thing. But... it's fine. Wait, no, my magic attack goes through resistance. That's worth remembering. What was your buff this time? I want to observe the chaos. Increases damage up by 30%. I probably should have pressed a button. Oh well. Yes. Let the negative luck flow through you. I could eat that. If I really felt like it. I could eat that.
Frail bodies fail you.
Great. Aha! Well, that was fun.
My will is a tide that will wash away
Ooh.
your pathetic civilization.
Warrior bones. I mean, that's not... We are coming up on a floor. Minions gain 5 initiative but lose 15 accuracy. We're coming up on a floor where there is a lot. Like a a ridiculous amount of physical damage. So, I mean, maybe it could be useful. You completed the Dead Lake.
The dead don't get to rest.
Exactly. Present me with my spirit spear. Give it to me. I've worked hard for it. You know what? For the matter... Nope. I was gonna say, for the matters of testing, I'll give Archsea for From some accuracy, but I changed my mind. In case you couldn't tell. Again, with Mafdet, we're holding off for one more point to max dread. Again, Gengar, you've proved you've done well, my lad. And for that, you'll get another point in resistance. Why am I giving Gengar so much durability? Glad you asked. And I'm debating on telling you. We're going to restore our mana here so I can do more fun Finger of Death stuff. The reason I'm giving so much resistance to Gengar is because there's a boss here that only does magic damage. And I'm thinking of putting him on the front line. But that's speaking of things that are yet to come. We aren't even going to reach a Pyromancer in this episode, so we should decide what we want to do next. We have before us the divide I mentioned earlier. To our left, a chest. Door number 1. To our right, a coffin. Assuming I go that direction. I probably would, right? Steals are pretty good. Double steal's pretty good. I mean, that would bring me there. I don't really want to do that. It is, I suppose, worth pointing out that if I went this way, if I went to the left for the chest, besides the Elite Squad battle, I'd hit 2 triple chests. Whereas if I went this way, I could, double coffin, double chest, be all responsible and split it out. But what's the most important thing that we get? Crow's Paw would be helpful. But there's really just 1, 2? I guess a Gambler's Coin would be nifty. I've never seen a Gambler's Coin below the 5th floor, however. So Crow's Paw and the freaking Drop of Divinity. Whereas with items, for Iratus, the artifacts, we want the Spirit Spear, we want the Robes of Potence, we want the Grappling Hook, we want... I think that's mostly it. Triple chest it is. This will also give Kamul his item if we decide to give it to him. For combat, we have the Living Armor, the Sword Mistress, the Elite Stormcaller, and the Elite Sorceress. A battle of wits. A battle of frustration. More like it. They don't give me any debuffs, though. I want debuffs. Okay, a stun is a debuff, but it's not the debuff that I want. And you just kill people, right? Yep. Bah. The Living Armor also doesn't like it when we use magic at all. This is not the composition we want for it. I mean, maybe it is. The funny thing is, I'm so unthreatened by the Living Armor that I literally don't care. Like, not even a little. It might be... Do I try my weird magical stuff? Mafdet isn't the one that can eat. You have Cursed Feast. So if I bring Rafam... This is weird. This is getting weird. If I bring Rafam... Why is this so weird? I don't know. But I kind of like it. Okay. Okay. This is bizarre. I'm not even sure myself what the thought process is behind this. But we're going to go with it. I'm just going to accept it. I'm still going the Lancet. I probably don't want the Lancet. I guess the Morgenstein doesn't really matter. The Blade Mistress is the one with all the freaking accuracy, right? Yeah. That's luck. Yeah. Why? I guess I'll bring the glass dagger.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previous.
So, Shambleau's purpose here is to open up on the living armor. Actually, she has a few purposes. We'll try and protect Nergleth, as always. I'm sure you're all shocked to find that. If I dispel... Question. If I dispel... I never finished that thought. If I dispel, I know it's going to eat the ward, but will it also remove the buff? Or will the ward eat it? I could kill... Do I just go in on the Blade Mistress? Like, I could literally kill her in one turn, I think. I think I'm that strong. We'll see what happens. I'm like 90... Alright. I wasn't going to do that. But you have forced my hand. You saw it. Hey, look. I'm going to give accuracy to someone who can't miss. Wow. I did give it to the Stormcaller as well, but... I suppose I could have remembered that he does that. And he has increased damage at the moment. Little unfortunate.
Extinction of life.
Lol. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I can just kill them in one turn. And congratulations, I've pretty much killed them in one turn. I guess it's time for... You want some more accuracy, bro? I mean, what's the worst that could happen, really? Nergleth. Thank you. That was a 158 crit. That was a combination of the Nails of Pain, the Golden Rose proc, and the Glass Dagger. Not bad if I say so myself. Yo. Why no debuff? I want some debuffs. Shambleau is actually proving herself to be quite capable. I think I need to eat that. Shambleau. Okay.
Strength through pain.
Let's consume some hope, shall we? This will give me some mana, too. Not a lot of mana, but some mana. 18. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. Ah, he had like 2 sanity left. Otherwise, this proc would have had a chance to kill him. But it's fine. It's fine. So how much bonus do we have? 6. 6 is not bad. I can't Morbid Reality here, which is kind of unfortunate. Kinda not what I wanted. This does feel a little bad.
Strength through pain.
So the reason I did that, you might be confused.
Good.
And I wouldn't blame you.
More materials. Ooh, I didn't think it would be this easy.
The reason I did that is because I wanted the damage to connect with the Morbid Beauty, and I wanted Nergleth to be in position to attack the Sorceress. Because she's going to die first. I'm not quite sure what she thinks is going to happen.
Perish.
But she's going to die first. There's no getting around that. Oh no, you have tickled me. Now, the reason that Rafama is here instead of Mofdet, remember, Rafama is our murder mummy, is because I am interested in using his specific talents to kill this thing. Otherwise, Mofdet probably would have already mopped the floor with the sorceress. Get it? Mofdet would have mopped the floor. I'm so funny. I could heal. I could eat these buffs. It's only 2 buffs, though. See if we can kill her.
Ooh,
Hey!
This one avoided its bowels just as it died.
Congratulations, Shambleau. You have received a spirit stack. Can I actually move? No, I can't. Oh, that's weird. I'm so
Strength through pain.
weird. That's the problem with this particular group composition, is we don't have a way to move people around much. So for example, I think perhaps in its place, instead of Nurgle's place, we'd have Helion, maybe? Because Helion could move people around like crazy. Feed me. Feed me. So, I mean, improvements, of course, to come. That being said, I don't really want to do it again.
This will be yours.
By it, I mean whip to move Shambleau forward. If only you could move yourself backwards, that would be great. Well, 3 mana is 3 mana, you know?
My kingdom comes.
He's nothing great. Yeah, we definitely need Helion for this. 120. Is the Lost Soul a sleeper killer? Shambleau, have you been here the entire time, whispering sweet nothings in my ear? Telling me that you can kill them all? And I've just been ignoring you? You know what? I'm going to give you some accuracy for that. Okay, chest. Mythical chest. What do we got? We want the Robes of Potence, Grappling Hook, and Spirit Spear. Show me the goods. If I could click on the thing. Show me the goods. Right from left, we have the Ribcage Armor. Minions gain +6 armor until the battle ends, also known as free experience. The Tempered Blade. All minions gain +6 attack until the battle ends. Also, curious. This could be useful. And last but not least, the Amulet of the Dream Eater. Decrease critical hit strength of enemies by 30%. We're going to take the blade.
I can use this.
And it's almost like the game knew what was going to happen, because we have before us an elite Warden. I should probably learn the name of this construct thing, huh? An elite Golden Golem. Wow, aren't you special? An elite Sorceress and an elite Stormcaller. I have exactly 0 fear of this group composition. None. I don't even know if I should. That's how little fear I have of this group comp. So, because I have no fear, which could be misplaced, that could be incredibly misguided, we're going to try our theory. Because Shambleau's incredible attack, the Morbid Beauty, brings her back so far to the end, I'm going to try using Helion and his Dominate Undead to move her back into position, and of course increase her potency. So, to help facilitate this, we'll try our new weapon, the Tempered Blade.
Finally, this item finds its way into my capable hands.
Yo, where was this thing last playthrough? Ankea? Angrath? With +6 attack all the time? Ooh. I just had a nasty thought and I liked it. So unfortunately, without Rafam here, eating buffs is pretty expensive, because it involves all of my wrath. But we'll see what there is to see. I'm thinking... What am I thinking? That this needs to go. So we need the Stormcaller. Okay, I think I see the lines. The lines have been drawn. I think I've seen them. You ready? I'm going to give this to the Sorceress, this buff, because she doesn't deal damage. Oh wait, no, that's not the one that pierces. Okay, never mind. So, I'm pretty sure she's just going to buff herself until she gets into combat. I really don't care. Actually, it would have been nifty if... Well, I suppose there's no point worrying about that. I put down a cloud. Okay, Ossifrash. Hear me out. Oh, you should be fine. I was thinking maybe we protect Nurgleth, but... Okay, so if we're gonna go with the plan where... This should work, right? We're gonna go with the plan where once this guy reaches 2 stacks, we're gonna Finger of Death him. I can't really pull him, but I can enable shenanigans using Shambleau. So hopefully we'll reach that point. I hope. I could eat this, but I don't see the need to. Alright, they probably need to heal up good old Ossifrash. So we'll give Ossifrash a turn. In this position, we'll go ahead and pop this down. I suppose I need to kill the Sorceress first, huh? Well, kill's not correct. We need to eliminate her, however. Okay. You have 2 stacks, right? Yeah.
Death.
So we are going to switch into gears to eliminate the Sorceress. With the Sorceress dead... Oh, I probably should have... Yeah, whatever. We're going to kill the Sorceress so she can't heal, because she's just going to heal the Construct if we continue like this. That does mean that Helion needs to move, is in a little bit of danger. But, you know... We're mostly fine. I wasn't quite sure about that Garden of Decay, but I used it, so... Here we are. We'll go ahead and dominate Shambleau, bring her back to position as planned. Immediately attack, that's what I like to see. But this does bring her into a more favorable position to allow her to use a multitude of skills, such as Hero Mania. We'll drag her forward, then both forward. Into the... Oh, I was going to be all dramatic, Nurgleth. Seriously. What am I even dealing with?
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
Yes, it is. Hopefully a permanent one. Well, that's unfortunate. Please die. Double curses should be enough to do something. I can't heal from here. I'd love to Morbid Beauty. Nothing would make me happier right now.
One less annoyance in the world.
Wait, does this trigger? Oh, okay. It does. That's right, I did that science. Thankfully, Helion starts with a number of wards. We knew that. So close to death. And yet so far. I suppose I could eat these. Okay. Sure.
Strength through pain.
It's not going to heal us, but it will buff us quite a bit. Yeah, it's +9. That's a respectable buff.
Give them no mercy.
I was going to say we can go ahead and zap, but I don't think we zap yet. It is important to remember that the Golden Golem does have resistance. Yes. Move into the stress damage. What could go wrong? I wonder. This was a little different than I was expecting, but I mean...
Being born was your first mistake.
Not the end of the world.
Opposing me? Your last.
Helion, I really need to find a way for you to heal. That would be great. You know?
Curses.
Well, okay. So, Helion, about healing. Just return to your phylactery. I'll call upon you later. It is okay. Never mind. I suppose the unfortunate bit now is that I don't really have... Oh, just kidding, I do. The unfortunate bit now, however, is that I basically have to pick and choose who's gonna die. I have to choose fast
Carve open their husks.
before this lady overwhelms me. We'll wait because she has the block. Okay, you want to play that game? I can play that game, but doesn't this just kill you? Do I do that? I ain't scared of no... Alright.
A predictable outcome.
I ain't scared of no ghost, but... It's back! I ain't scared of no ghost, but a construct could be pretty annoying. We have a Mimir, we picked up a dust. Why, game? There's so many artifacts I could have used, and this isn't one of them. Okay. Well, it hurts me a little bit inside every time I have to do this. But goodbye, Elemental Shaman Glove. I've never used you, but I'm sure there's great use for you. Let's see. So, we have before us a cultist providing for us unique items for the creations. We have a strategy in our pocket waiting to be used. That strategy is involving Kamul, who is named. Mavra already has her item, even though I haven't used her at all. Sorry, Mavra. So, what we're going to do is we're going to grab... Wait, if you already have this, does it show up? We're going to grab all of the creations that I have in my head to potentially receive this.
Why do I get this sinking feeling in my putrefied gut?
And from there, I think that's everyone. Look at them and make a decision. So we're bringing with us Shambleau, the Lost Soul, Nyarlathotep, the Dark Knight, and the Unnamed Wraith because there's something I want to talk about. Briefly. We have not had very good luck with stress builds overall. Not stress builds. With stress builds we have tremendous luck. Not very much luck with evasion builds. But I've briefly discussed before double Wraith tank. Now, or double Wraith frontline more specifically. Why does this matter? Well, with the Phantom Cloth and the Wraith's own defensive abilities, two Wraiths working together to increase their evasion can become, perhaps, the most durable things in all of existence. Is it worth sacrificing two positions purely for defense? Probably not. But if they are, once they get like built up and stuff, the two of them can, from the first and second position, deal damage if we need them to with the grasp, and they can also use the Cursed Flame, the AoE cursey thingy maboober. So being in the first, second position is not bad for the Wraith. So you can see that from the first and second position, they can become quite powerful, both offensively and defensively, depending on what's required. Of course, this is countered by certain characters such as the Blade Mistress, who has a whopping, overwhelming 156% of accuracy, but you just don't use it against them. Or you just rely on your block and wards and pray. So that's an option. I would like to try and enact this before the game ends, so I want this. We'll go for... I didn't even bring Camille. Why am I a dum-dum? I'm a dum-dum. I was going to pick Camille's, honestly. But I guess I'll go over the rest. The Heart of Emptiness, 5 mana and 5 Wrath restored each time the Dark Knight receives damage. I think this is much better on lower difficulties. It is incredibly challenging on Good Always Wins and Eternal Harvest to get your Dark Knight to live long enough for this to mean anything. But I mean, it's there. Not a bad option. Me skipping Camille is tilting me. And last but not least, the Carnival Mask. This is for the Lost Soul only, and the Lost Soul receives +1 attack and +1 dread for each buff on enemies. I've never actually received this item, so I'm not sure if this is like an... Retroactive isn't the word, that's going backwards. A proactive item that just gives you the buffs it gives you the increase as buffs appear. In which case, this might actually be...
The pocket of resistance, the more bodies for me to harvest.
remarkable, as my love for Shambleau continues to grow. This deviates from the plan quite substantially, though, doesn't it? Nothing ever goes according to plan. Life lesson numero uno. Congratulations, Shambleau. You have a mask. There's a time for everything, right? A first time for everything. Okay, Wraith, go chill in the corner. I'm sorry for skipping Camille. His item is very good. Very, very good. I want it. We'll try and get it. Because I want to give him his item that lets him heal his brains. His item that lets him heal, and then put the Jester's Visage on him and just watch him kill everything. By himself. As they attack him. That's kind of my entire plan here. But plans change. We have before us Living Armor, Elite, Failed Experiment, Elite, Spell Thief, and a Spell Thief. Joyous Occasion. No. Is there anyone else that can move people besides the Lich? No. You just had to die, didn't you? I'm gonna distill once. Use this brain. And this brain. And this flesh.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
I guess Skeletor can move. He can't move backwards though, right? He only moves forward. Yeah. Okay. Mummy time. It's time. What about you? The Wraith can move themselves. Yes, the Wraith can move forward and backwards. How convenient. Okay. Do we need... We don't, right? No, okay. So Nurgleth can just be dropping curses. We're all good. Da-da-da-da. Get rid of... I should probably keep this equipped. Alright. Dissatisfied, but present. This will be the last combat for today because we are approaching 50 minutes. My, how the time flies when you're having fun. I'm concerned for Shambleau's safety because if this thing hits her... Aha, I saw it. I felt it in my bones. But if this thing hits her... Actually, I should have checked the Humanorium. Can you do anything from the second position? I guess we'll Psychotic Scream for a second and see what's what. We could Hero Mania. What if we Hero Mania you? suddenly on board with this. Yeah, give accuracy to the Smell Thieves. Who cares? I don't really. I suppose it is worth mentioning that that means I can't hit him with, it. Yeah. Not a fan of that. Get that out of here. Again, I want to protect Shambleau. I am a little concerned about the... Is it 40? The 30% chance that the elite... Not 30. The 60% chance, excuse me, the elite failed experiment connects with Ossiferage and absolutely destroys him. That's a little concerning, but that's where we are. We're kind of just at the point that if that happens, it happens, and you gotta accept it.
Ah, your frail bodies
Okay,
fail.
we just improved that. It is now a 45% chance. In fact, we can even try and screw this up even more. Which, sign me up. Beautiful. It's almost like I calculated this. It is annoying that you keep moving, though. We could devour these buffs. These are a lot of buffs. Actually, I don't think I'm in position to devour at the moment. Yeah, I'm not. I would need to move. Oh well. Ha! I didn't actually know he could hit that far. But really, of all the targets, Gareth Naka is the most durable here.
This never gets old.
So I'm not even sure what the plan was. Was there a plan? Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So, do I just start killing the living armor? Kind of okay with that. Because by moving, Nergleth can now try and kill the failed experiment. And by try, of course, I mean succeed. Nergleth succeeds in all things. Let's see, if I wanted to move backwards... Good job. That's fine. Lol. Again, why go after Gareth Naka? Literally the tankiest thing here. Or, most evasive thing here. Oh no, accuracy. My secret weapon.
Become part of the breathless tide.
Okay. I'm mad enough to admit it. I slept on the Lost Soul. She has done remarkably well. In fact, I don't even have enough words of praise for Shambleau.
Mop up the gore.
She
I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
8 levels. 8 levels behind our hypercarry. And she is putting in work. I literally could not have asked for better results. I mean, I could have. But it would have been pretty greedy. Like, excessively greedy.
The formulae reveal their secrets.
I'm going to grab the luck potion for +6 luck, because part of our gig is Nergleth critting them. And, you know, now with a 43% chance luck, we can bring that over 50 to make it a coin flip on whether or not Nergleth is going to crit them. And when you hit 4 times, that's 4 coin flips, that's a pretty good chance someone's going to get killed. But anyway, we'll leave that for next time. We have before us the path, the choice, for another shot at a creation item, or another chest opportunity for an artifact for Iratus. Which path shall we choose? Not even I know yet. But I hope that you look forward to it either way. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. The Banshee-less run continues after I've killed them all. But maybe the Lost Soul has decided it's time to make her stage. Speaking of her stage, why are there two constructs?